Welcome to another repair video. In this video what we have is a FreeSat satellite receiver, and the problem with it is it's dead. The model number of it is 4IFE SV-401, and I think the brand is 4IFE as well. Never heard of them before. Maybe someone else out there has. Just going to take the top off it. It's already unscrewed. I'm going to have a quick look inside now and see, can I see any burnt components, capacitors, etc. Bulging and distressed looking. And a quick view, I see nothing. I'm going to plug it in now and just see, can I see any voltages anywhere coming out of that power supply. Plugging it in. Let's see what we have. Anything on the secondary side? Anywhere? Can I get at anything? Something on this? This. See if there's any AC coming out on that. .93, .193, .194. Can I see anything else? Anything on this coil? .878. No, that's nothing really. Anything on this? Nope. Not seeing anything. Okay, I can't see any life at the moment, but it's very hard to get at the cathode side of this diode, which is underneath. So I'm going to have to take the board out to have a look at that. Okay, the board is ready to come out, I think. We can get it out. And we can have a look at the bottom of the board, see what we can see here. Okay, no markings whatsoever. But I can see where my diodes are. I'm going to just check to see, have I got any short circuits anywhere on them. Put one lead and ground. Let's see what we have here. No, that's not looking good, is it? Mind you, am I on the right side of the diode? No, I'm not. It's looking okay. And let's try resistance. Okay. Nothing to worry about there, that one. We got two more over there. Okay. Kilo ohms. Mega ohms. So there's nothing, no shorts on them three diodes. Okay. Three diodes I was checking were this one here and these two here. Okay, let's go down into our mains here. See you getting it? We got our fuse, our main input fuse here. Okay, that's okay. Let's check these diodes. And if we go around these rectifier diodes. The one beep means it's okay. So we've nothing round there on the rectifier diodes. What about this main smoothing capacitor? Is there anything around there? I better check to make sure that that smoothing capacitor is discharged first, because we all know that it stores a nice little charge. Okay, let's see what's going across it. Find it. Okay, so there is some type of voltage going across it, so the unit is not entirely dead. Okay, right. So we have it out now. Let's check for voltages now that we have the board out, and we can get access to those test points. Plug it in. That went bang. Yeah, let's see. Always take precautions with these as well. This here, it would be at mains potential, connected directly to live and neutral. So stay away from it. Everything this side, you can see the difference. This is the isolated side. So this is safe enough to work on. If you're not familiar with power supplies and mains voltages and you're not comfortable, keep away from them. Right. Let's see what we have on this one here. Well, we have 20 point something volts, so we do have power. We have 1.8 volts here. I'm not too sure what kind of voltage we should have. 1.8 volts. So we've got two voltage at 1.8. Right, that's unusual. That's very low. Okay. I'm going to have to think about this, because 20 volts... Normally you need 12 volts here for the LNB, and you need tuning voltage, etc. You also need lower voltages for the actual microprocessor, etc. Where am I going to find that? Well, I should find it on this ribbon cable going up to the 1.5, 1.6 volts, 1.7, 1.7, 1.7. I'll be comfortable if I find a 1.3 volts. But I want to just check a few of these pins here. Nothing. Anything on the LNB? Well, we got 18 volts on the LNB. So we do have something. Has it come to life? And we got microprocessor issue. Okay, no response. All right. Let's see where we go from here. I've been checking when we've been off camera, and there's two diodes here. They look like they're in parallel, and they're giving me an odd reading. I get this. I'll share this with you. We're getting 0.76 of a volt drop this way, and we're getting 0.17 this way. Now that is strange. I'm going to remove these two diodes and see what the story is with them. I got the two diodes out. here. Let's do a measurement on it. That's reading correct. And we're getting 1.7 volts drop. That's correct. Okay. That's good. I have the capacitor out. And I'm just wondering, did I miss a slight bit of bulging on that? Let's look underneath the microscope for this. Is that a slight bit of bulging? Just barely? I don't know. I think it is. But I'm going to try this anyway. I have a capacitance meter here, but yeah, I'm going to put a capacitor in that. I have the two diodes put back in, and I replaced the capacitor with a brand new 100 microfarad 10 volt, and see what happens. Will it go bang or will it work? If it works, happy days. Don't see any life. We do know that there should be 5 volts going up to the USB connector here on the front of the board. And I would imagine this is the cable here for it here. Let's see what we got on that. Do we have 5 volts anywhere? Yes, we do have 5 volts now. Is it that there's no lights on the front of this? Okay, I didn't have 5 volts earlier on. So let's check the voltages on the bottom of the board. I just plug it out first before I move it. All right, plug it back in again. Let's see what we have here on this. We now have 5 volts on the diodes. I would have to say that this is working even though I'm getting no lights like that in the front. These are very cheap brand. I think you get them under €50, if not less. I would say. Yeah, I've seen these on sale for about under €50. Even less sometimes, €30. So you wouldn't be surprised how cheaply they're made. But the mere fact I got 5 volts there, I think that's up and running. Get it back in. Have the unit roughly assembled. I'm just going to plug it in now and see what happens on the screen. I'm going to first of all plug a SCART in. SCART lead. Does anyone remember those things? Okay, that's that in. And we're going to switch on our monitor. And this should automatically select SCART when you switch it on, if it's working. Give time for my monitor to come on. Okay. Okay, I got it. Oh, right. I'll see. Let's have a look at this. I'll just get it up here. So, okay, we have some kind of a signal. Obviously, I ain't got any LNB in it, so we're back up and running. So it was a case of that capacitor. This capacitor that I should have seen, because looking back at the footage, I could clearly see a slight bit of a bulge on it. This the focus. There you are. I clearly see a bit of a bulge on it. So it should have been. I should have spotted it, but I didn't. Anyway, we have it up working. Let's check a few voltages on this as well when we have it up working. That'd be nice to have for someone else to have some kind of a reference to, wouldn't it? Let's get you back on the overhead. Should be good enough ground point on the back of it there. What have we got? On our USB, we got 5 volts. Next pin, 0.00 volts. And these will be ground, I would imagine. Yeah, I would imagine so. Right. On our cable here, the cable on the left hand side, 3.3 volts. Next one should be ground. This one here should be your infrared signal coming in. That's got 3.3 volts on it as well. What we got here? I think this is what your power on and power off. Let's see. No, it's just 3.3. Is it the next one, is it? Okay, it's the next one, is it? Right. Okay, when it's in standby, it's at 3.3 volts. Powered on, and it comes down to 0 volts again. And then we got clock and data on these next ones. 4.17. This one here is more like a ground. God no. Right, let's start here with this coil. What have we got here on this coil? We got 13 volts on this coil here. This capacitor. Another 13 volts on that. We've got 2 little coils here. 3.2. We just outshot there. 3.2. That's this one here. 3.2 and this one. 3.2. Okay, let's go over this way. We have a couple of coils here. This one here, we got 3.3. This one here. Sure, 5 volt line. Okay. And we got another one over here. .3 volts on that coil there. Is that it? Let's see. On your memory chip on pin 8, you got 3.3 volts. Anywhere else we can test? I can't really test that there. We know it's 5 volts anyway, so there's no point in testing that. Coming out your L&B, we got 13 volts. That would be depending on what polarity you're looking at, or either horizontal or vertical. Okay. I think that's it for that repair. I think I can wrap this up now. I shouldn't have missed that capacitor. It did extend the repair a little bit. If I spotted that bulge out, that's the first thing I would have went for. I wouldn't have went for anything else. So at least we got a few voltages off this for anyone else that if they're looking at one of these, they can compare with what I have. With that, I'm going to wrap this up and say thanks for watching and see you on the next one.